Howdy, folks. It's SJ Poor here in the bar at Little Face Brewing. It is Homebrew Club Thursday. So, Scabs, Southern County Amateur Brewers Society, which is I am a proud member of. We had one of our social meetings tonight. We were in at Gift Horse Brewery in York for our meeting. It was a good time. It's a very good time. It's always a good time hanging out with friends, like-minded folks, as you say. So, on the way home, my ride, Josh and Yvette gave me some roadies to have at the house. So, you know what? I need a good beer because let me be political about this. So this was a social gathering at a establishment, so we did not bring homebrews. I love homebrew. So we're going to have a homebrew. And we named this on the way home because he says, I got 2 beers for you. Because one of the things that I do when I'm out and about with folks is I tend to tell stories. I know. Shocker, right? So I was telling stories to Josh and Yvette, and I tend to use I shit you not as that's when you know it's a good story. When somebody starts off with I shit you not, then you know it's going to be a good story coming up. So hence, I shit you not IPA from Hot Stop. Ooh, there we go. Oh, and a little bit of... He's got that filled to the top. And we're going into the mason jar. Mason jar mug. I love these. Oh, I can tell just from the color. This is going to be a nice beer. I shit you not IPA from the Hop Stop. Look at that. That's pretty. Look how clean that is. That is beautiful. Look at this carbonation. Everything about that beer, without even diving in, tells me that it's good. Oh, man. There. Oh, man. Okay. There is a dankness coming off that nose. Oh. Okay. So, descriptor, dank, equals bong water. Man, that has got some hops coming off of the nose. This beer is going to smack me right in my grape. I can tell. I can already tell it just off the nose. It is going to smack me square in the grape. Cheers. Let's go for a grape smacker, shall we? From an I Shit You Not IPA from the Hop Stop. Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, man, that is an IPA. Woo, that is a shit ton of hops. That is a shit ton of hops right there. So, that dankness follows through right into the flavor profile. But it's also followed up by some really nice. It makes you speak with a lisp, like your Dusty Rose, because the Santa Claus, the fat man, talks with a lisp. Thing. So if you're wrestling fans, you know what that was for. If not, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? But, yeah. So the IBUs on this are off the chart. They're up in the high 90s, no doubt. Hundreds or so. but you're not. Wow. All right, so the cool thing about this is with the amount of hops that you're getting off of this. So I'm getting dankness. I'm getting earthy. I'm getting pine. I'm getting citrus. So it's like I'm getting a bunch of, what was was it Sabro? Is it Sabro? Trying to remember that hop that they came out with, that they ended up changing the name on. Ron Mexico, I want to say. Which turned into Sabro, I think. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's that dankness. The bong water, cat pee, for lack of a better way of putting it. These are good descriptors. I'm getting the earthiness, like a Chinook or Chinook or oh boy, yeah. There's a nice pininess resin in there as well. It's like some Challenger, Chinook. Some Cascade, and one of my favorite combinations is actually Cascade and Chinook. I think every beer should be brewed with those two hops. It's just me personally. And there's a really nice malt. So the malt bill on this is all right, so this beer is an enigma, and Josh, I'm sure you'll if you watch this, you'll get what I'm saying, and I'm going to end up rambling on. It's an enigma because this thing, if you're a hophead, this is your beer. If you are a wow, now I'm about to put this into some tall. Oof. If you're a Pliny guy. If you are a, that big, bold IPA person, you're going to really like this beer. This thing is hops all the way. And what I want to get at is the aroma and flavor off of this is incredible. But what I'm not getting is the hop burn. So if you do a lot of dry hops, and stuff like that, or if you kind of overdo it with hops, you'll end up with a hop burn per se. This knocks on the door, but doesn't go through on hop burn. Wow. The IBUs on this are up there. There's no fusel. So the fermentation is spot on. The clarity is just there. I could actually see what I'd like you to do, Josh, if you watch this. Bottle or can some of these, mark them and age them. I would like to see what this beer tastes like after a year. And I'm not even joking. After a year, I'd love to see what this beer tastes like. But I have my buddies up not this weekend, but next weekend. I have the other can. We're going to dive into it. They're IPA guys. I love IPAs as well. But I'm going to let them dissect this beer. Because there is a shit ton going on. I shit you not. Man. It's a good night, Irene. Oh boy. Homebrew review. I shit you not IPA from the Hop Stop. Josh and Yvette Turner from Scabs, right across the river. This is SJ Pour. Enjoy the fruit of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Man. Brew wonderful beer. This is dank. Oh, that's a dandy. I shit you not.